y'all so much for rocking with us around the water cooler, man. As always, before we get started, man, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast on Facebook. On Twitter as well, follow us at CoolersPod23. And of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell here on YouTube so you know when we post more videos and go live. Just trudging along, trudging along, trudging along. Trying to get to 600 subscribers as soon as possible, man. So we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler, man. Update: Auburn basketball right now is up against Mississippi State, and they're doing it without their best player, man. Janai Broome is out for it hasn't been determined when he'll be back, but right now at halftime, Auburn is up 46-27. Right now, for Auburn, playing a really good game, man. They got out to an early 10-0 lead against Mississippi State, and man, I'm telling you, this Auburn team look really good, bro. This Auburn team looks really good. This Auburn team, let me just give you some of the stats right now. Auburn from the field is shooting 58% from the field, 17 of 29. They're 7 of 13 from three. They're shooting 83% of their free throws, but they're getting out rebound by 5 on the boards right now. Other than that, I mean,
they top rebounder hurt.
I guess you want to say that, but I mean this is amazing right now, man. Chaney Johnson has 13 points, but Chad Baker-Mazara leads all scorers with 18 points right now, man. I think he scored the first 8 points for Auburn in this game, man, to help him get out to that 10-0 lead, man. I think the second half is getting ready to start, so we'll be monitoring that while we're here on the pod talking some Auburn football, and we'll give you some updates while we're watching it, man. But we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. Everybody in the chat, JT, what's going on, man? He says Malcolm freaking Simmons is a secret weapon. He says it's gonna be the secret weapon. He said Malcolm Simmons is a secret weapon is this year. Auburn dad, man, said War Eagle fam, and the secret weapon isn't much a secret. He's saying it's Jackson Arnold at quarterback.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, we got the 199 super chat from Bubba, the old man. What's going on, Bubba? Hope all is well with you, my guy. Connie, what's up, Connie? Man, I miss Connie, man. Connie, man, what's going on with you, man? She said War Eagle, Connie. Well, man. Secret weapon, Jackson Barkley. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my guy, Jackson Barkley.
Man, love
Jackson Barkley, man. Shout out to my guy, Jackson Barkley, man. Hey, that's my guy. That's my guy.
I had to, bro.
Hey, he had to do it. He had to do it. He said he couldn't do it long. Shy Girl. Is that Shy Girl or Shay Girl? I'm gonna go Shy because it's an I. I'm gonna go Shy Girl. Shout out to Shy Girl. Welcome around the water cooler, Shy Girl. We appreciate you so much for rocking with us around the water cooler, man. Hope everything is good. Hopefully that's not Tim Tucker, but shout out to Shy Girl.
You never know.
You never know.
What's up, Wade?
Wade? What up to my guy, Wade? Man. Hope everything good, man. Connie again. Hey, you basketball. What's up, Connie? Hope everything going good. C Hall in the building, man. I got C Hall with us tonight, man. We appreciate you, War Eagle, to you as well, man. And Auburn dad. He said just don't update if they start losing. I don't think. Look. The way this Auburn team is playing right now, man, I don't see that happening. I think this is gonna be. I don't know, man. They up 46-29, and the second half just started. But all right, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. You saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail stated, "What will be Auburn's secret weapon in 2025?" Who or what will be Auburn's secret weapon in 2025? Interesting question. Interesting topic. Marcus, I'm gonna start with you, man. Any way you want to go with it, you tell me. You tell the people. Who or what will be Auburn's secret weapon in 2025?
Auburn's secret weapon. Have to agree with my boy Jonathan Taylor on this. I think I was telling my brother before we got on. I think it should be Malcolm Simmons. I think he should be able to line up anywhere. You should use him as a gadget. He should be a Swiss Army knife. He should be able to line up anywhere and do anything offensively that you need him to do next year with how he played last year, I'm really expecting a big year from him and Cam Coleman.
Okay.
Um, what should be a secret weapon for us this year? At times, as crazy as it sounds, at times I think it's gonna be the run game. I think we got a good running back stable that if we actually lean on them, they will produce. And I don't think we are going to lean on them, but I think when we do, the times that we do, it's going to be explosive.
Okay.
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 Because I think we're going to be a pass happy team, obviously. You can see our receiving core. But I think that at the times that we do lean on our running game, it's going to be some big explosive runs. And I think people are not going to be ready for that. Because I think people are not expecting us to run. As a fan, I'm not expecting us to run. So I know the opponent is not.
Interesting. So you have just completely given up on Auburn football having dominant run games from for the foreseeable future. That's what it sounds like.
I think we can have dominant run games, but I don't think that we're going to just rely on it throughout the game.
Okay.
Like I don't think we're going to feed it. Like you see, he was reluctant to run the ball in the Kentucky game, even when it was death. He had to. So I think in games we will see the run game be explosive, but I don't think he's going to keep feeding it when it's hot. So that's why I would say the run game is going to be a secret weapon next year.
Okay. I like that. The run game, because if you go back, I'll state it again, man. And I know I may sound redundant, but I agree with you. I don't think Auburn's offense is going to be catered to the run anymore, as we've seen in the past. So I wish all Auburn fans that are watching now, that will be watching in the future, this video, this live on rewatch, please know that the offenses that we have been used to in the past are no more.
Yeah. If he does, I would be totally shocked.
I would be surprised.
I would be surprised. Like, look, bro, Hugh, you need to stop playing games with me. You telling me you had the best running back almost in the country, and you didn't run the ball, but now you just want to choose to run the ball. I would be very confused by Hugh.
I would too. I would be too. That's what I'm saying. I would be too.
Be very confused.
So I sit back and I agree with you there, man. I think the run game could be a threat because if you listen to what Coach Hugh Freeze has said before, he said that he doesn't really too much. It doesn't really matter about the average. I mean the total yards. He looks more at the average of what a guy averages when they're running the ball. So I think in that case of what will be of how this offense potentially will look this coming season, the run game will be a secret weapon. I hear you on that. Malcolm Simmons, I think Malcolm Simmons will be one of the weapons, but will he be a secret weapon? We kind of saw him last year. We kind of saw glimpses of what he could do last year in this offense when you got the ball in his hands in space, So I don't know if that I think if anything, if we see Malcolm Simmons again, if we see Malcolm's not if, but when we see Malcolm Simmons, we just gonna see the fullness of what he can do.
True. That's very true.
Football in his hands. I think that's what we're gonna see. I think that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see the fullness of what he can do with the football in his hands. Not to mention, now that you got Eric Singleton there on the outside, you have Cam Coleman who's coming into his own, who came into his own at the end of the season, and Horatio Fields and Perry Thompson there as well. So, and as I've stated before, what defense has what defense has a defense that can cover those guys?
It's gonna be a long game.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to. It's gonna be hard to.
Rotational pieces.
Exactly. And especially if Auburn comes out the first part of the season. If you come out and you beat Baylor, you come out and it's a dominant win. If you come out and do that against Baylor, if you come out and dominate Ball State, I hate to say it, but if you come out and you beat South Alabama,
Hey, hold on. You said dominating those other two matches. Why you
Yeah,
didn't say
yeah.
dominating with South Alabama?
Look, man.
I
Everybody
see
know
how you did that.
I'm
I
South
ain't gonna
Alabama
let that
graduate.
slide, bro.
I'm a South
I'm gonna
Alabama
let go
graduate,
too.
sir. Listen, I'm a South Alabama graduate. I'm not going to, everybody knows that. Everybody knows I graduated from South. Shout out to South. That's my
I'm
Auburn
gonna let
motto.
go too.
I got my degree from South, but I've always
Yeah,
been an
respect,
Auburn fan.
respect.
Auburn has been my team since I was 10 years old. But South allowed me to come to school and get my degree. So shout out to South Alabama.
Can't say
So
dominate. Okay, all right.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Can't do that.
All right.
But here's the thing though. You come out and you beat those two teams, correct? Then you go on the road and you beat an Oklahoma team, and then you come back and you beat a Texas A&M team. Both games on the road, back-to-back weeks. You beat both of those games on the road, and then you come into Georgia, who's at home. If Auburn's offense is looking dominant in those games, if their offenses look dominant in those games, I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for defenses. Defenses are going to actually, I'm not going to say they haven't been doing it, but they're going to have to pay more attention to what this offense is looking like. They're going to have to. So I'm telling you, man, it's a real test to see what happens. What teams will do with Auburn's
What was your secret weapon?
My secret weapon is not even, I think my secret weapon is before the season even starts. I look at this a lot deeper. I have a deeper look at this than anything going forward. I think Auburn's secret weapon going into 2025 is competition. That's my secret weapon.
Strength of schedule.
No, competition within the team.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. I think their secret weapon is competition. You all know the phrase that competition breeds the best man plays if you have competition, if you have true competition. Now there's a thing of you having competition where you have guys who are projected to start. But what happens if a guy comes in and is just really good and he compares to a guy that's a projected starter? How is that making the projected starter better? Or do you put the best guy on the field to play?
Do you feel like that's going to be more so on the defensive side of the ball than the offensive side of the ball?
No, I think that goes with the offensive line. We sit here and we have the conversation about the offensive line. We sit here and talk about Connor Lew. We sit here and talk about Jeremiah Wright. We sit here and talk about Dylan Wade. We sit here and talk about potentially Xavier Miller coming back and Xavier Chaplin being there. But we forget you got Braden Joyner behind those guys. You have excuse me, you have DeAndre Carter behind those guys. You have Broderick Scholl behind those guys on the offensive line. I mean, you have a Favor Edwin on the offensive line behind those guys. Like you have a Ty Buster who potentially could come in and jolt some people up. So you sit here and you look at that and you like, man, like the depth that Auburn has, which is what you stated earlier. If these presumed number twos, yeah, Tyler Johnson, if you have these guys that are there, you know, who can give these guys who are presumably supposed to be the projected starters, if you are making them better, if we could potentially have people who can potentially be starters, who could be ones at the twos, that makes Auburn better. That makes Auburn better. And it even goes to the defensive line, like you said as well. I mean, we have Blockton coming back. We have Travis there. You have Keldrick Faulk. I did a whole show last night about Keldrick Faulk. But what if Jamonta Waller comes in and pushes Keldrick Faulk, and now you have to make a decision? Like, what if Jamonta Waller comes in and is like, man, we got to get this dude on the field. We have to get this dude on the field this year. We have to find a way, because if we don't, we potentially could lose this guy to the portal.
Yeah,
you potentially lose this guy to another team. So I think competition is Auburn's secret weapon this year, because I don't think we've had that at Auburn
in a while.
I don't think we've had competition, like true competition at Auburn, in a very, very long time. So having that, and which goes to what Coach Hugh Freeze wanted to say when he said he needed those classes. If you get that, you start layering talent in these classes, naturally you're gonna have these competitions because you're gonna have 5 stars probably, backing up 5 stars who are just as good. You're gonna have
Yeah,
stars,
that Saban problem.
basically. You know what I'm saying? It's not reinventing the wheel. You know what I'm saying? It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just doing. You see what somebody did, and you just replicate that to the best way that you possibly can do. You see what I'm
Great
saying?
point. Great point here.
Yeah. I look. I have
Great
my
point.
thoughts on that. I mean, I feel where you coming from. That let's get to the let's get to.
That's why. Nick. That's why I said, don't you feel like that's more defensive? But I like the point that you made about the O line. Like a lot of offensive pieces got paid, so I feel like they position kind of set up.
Well, yeah, when you look at it from that particular point,
yeah. But outside of the offensive line, but like defense, I feel like you got a lot of defensive pieces who you might see the field. A lot of people might get the jump, but yeah, Hugh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like this. He said he agreed with you. He said he think the run game, specifically the depth at tailback, could be a secret weapon because of the RPO game.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel you coming from with that, but if we look at it like I know we all think I don't know if we all think, but I think we all can sit here and say Damari Austin is probably the front runner in the running back room right now. But who's to say Darrell Robinson can't come in and give him a push for RB1? Who's to say that? I mean, he had 730 some yards rushing last year, almost 109, 110 carries, averaging about 7 yards a carry.
He should be our red zone back, bro. Like he should be the guy in the red zone.
Well, I think dude can play run between the tackles as well. If you ask me,
I think so too. But I'm just saying, like for what we're gonna do next year, we ain't gonna really run the ball. I hope we run the ball in the red zone.
Okay.
And I
feel like Williamson, man. He said, "What's going on, Bruton, Alabama? Stay alert, stay alive. What's up, my guy? What's up, Rodney? I hope all is well with you, my guy, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everything is going well. I get run game and wide receiver, but without a smart, decent QB, no one would be able to be a weapon. Okay, I like that Auburn dad, the trigger man. In the words of DC, man, the trigger man. That's how he is. Competition is how we had so many freshmen play last year. Very true. Very true. And it's possibly how you may see a lot of guys start playing this year as well. I'm saying it's a great problem to have, bro. When you have guys, when you have this much talent on the team, when you have guys who are prototypical type SEC style players, man, and you have them on your team, it's a great problem to have. And once you see that and you start and you couple winning to it, guys are going to be more inclined to wait their turn and play. I'm just being real. If you treat them well, if you treat them well and you show, and I said this last night, if you treat them well and you show them a trajectory, a path of where they could end up, I'm telling you, man, guys will be more inclined to sit back and be like, I can wait a year, maybe 2, get on the field, ball out, and I'm gone.
It also depends on how that money talk.
Yeah, I don't think money everything though. I ain't gonna sit here and say money is everything.
I feel like with some people, but right now, it's a lot of people out here for that money. Like I think.
Oh yeah, of course you're gonna have those type of guys. You gonna have those guys out here that's trying to get the bag. Of course, you are. But still, I still believe that winners want to go where winners want to go play where winners are. And if Auburn can produce that on the field, and you put winning on the field, I'm telling you, I think it is. And you couple that, you put the winning on the field, and you couple it with a clear trajectory of how you can get from Auburn to wherever you want to go, whether it's the NFL, which potentially most guys want to go, or the UFL, because that's becoming a second option as well. If you have that option, I think guys will be more than willing to be like, yeah, let's make it. Let's see what we can do, man. Oh my bad. He said Walker White didn't like competition though. Ooh.
And winning brings money.
Ooh. Okay man. All right. It'll be a fight to the death for that number one tailback spot. I agree with you there, man. Because I agree because I wholeheartedly think Darrell Robinson could be RB1 next year. I'm looking at if you look at the guys in the room when you talk about this, he could literally be RB1 next year.
True.
He has the most experience per se out of everybody in that room. So I mean, and we all know Coach Hugh Freeze loves experience. He loves it. So
I was just gonna say that'll tell us right there.
Exactly.
That'll tell us all exactly how he feel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
What's on Jeremiah Cobb though? You think
much prayers to Hallbone, man. I hope everything going well with the missions and everything, man. We appreciate you so much for giving us some of your time here tonight, man. We thank you so much, Hallbone. Yes, sir. Why did? What's up? What's up, man? Hope everything is good with you, man. Yeah, man. Thank you to Auburn Dad. Prayers for you, Hallbone. Yes, sir. No problem, man. Yeah, man. That's what the Auburn family is. That's what we here for, man. Not just sports, but as a family. We're here. We're here, man. Boba said another secret weapon could be Jackson Arnold's willingness to keep the ball clean by hitting his checkdowns. Now, here's the thing. Will we have checkdowns in this offense? That's the question. Will we have hot routes in this offense? Will we have somewhere hot that Jackson Arnold can throw the ball to when he sees pressure coming off his left or right side? Can he do that? Will we have that? I don't know. We'll see. Secret weapon. Hugh Freeze being Ole Miss. Yeah, this is, you know what? This probably, and I just thought about this. That's the reason why I paused a little bit. Hugh Freeze probably taking over play calling 100% is probably the secret weapon Auburn needs. What you think?
Let's hope. I
mean, we did a show on if Hugh Freeze if Coach Hugh Freeze should have considered possibly hiring an offensive coordinator and making him a primary play caller.
We just need a primary play caller, period. And let's hope that Hugh Freeze's play calling is good enough to get us back to get us where we need to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I think I unfairly. I'm not saying think. I know I unfairly put a lot of heat on Hugh Freeze last year for the play calling because, and I'm saying this for this particular week, play calling was not great, and the reason why it was not great because it was a committee of guys calling plays on game day. If Hugh Freeze takes over a game day play calling where it's just him calling plays during the week, they can game plan it up to however they feel what plays are the best plays to call. That's a different story. But on game day, it needs to be one person calling the plays. And if that's Hugh Freeze doing that and he gets into a rhythm, into a groove of it happening, I'm telling you, I think that changes the game for Auburn football. I think it does. Because
he got the talent to do so.
Oh yeah. I mean when he was that's true. That's true. He does. He can do that. I mean, and that's what and that's the excuse me. And that is that's the question. Like, does he want to be the play caller or does he want to be the CEO? Does he want to have the CEO mindset?
At this point, it ain't. He needs to go with what's gonna work.
Agree.
And if he feel like he's the best guy for that to make it work, he needs to take it over.
I agree with you.
This year is no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You the head guy in charge. We want to see even if this season starts off rocky, the way you save your job is how you pivot.
Yeah, true. Very true.
You pivot and change it and change the direction of the season, you keep your job. So it's just he needs to settle in, find out what's gonna work, and get to it. It's a long off season. He has it to me right now. He has all his main pieces in place to win. He has them on campus. So let's get to work.
Couldn't have said it better, sir. Couldn't have said it better. Arnold looked like the checkdown king in a lot of games last year. Well, he really had nobody to forever throw the ball to. So, man, That's a lot. Hopefully he can do it hopefully he can do it at Auburn. At a very high clip. I hope he does turn back into that guy. Man, who you telling, man? We need that, bro. We
Yep.
need Hugh Freeze to be. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from that one. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. Better keep RB1 till game week because peeps jumping to the spring portal. So make it seem any of them will be on the map. Will be the man. That is very true. So
I think
I read
I read
somewhere
somewhere.
somebody said that they should this spring portal, they should give the ball as much as they possibly can to Jeremiah Cobb and Damari Austin so that they know that they feel as if they are going to be a big part of offense so they don't jump into the spring portal and then when the season starts, do what you want to do. I was like, that's kind of disingenuous, but I
That's
understand where they're coming from in this era of the transfer portal. I understand exactly where they're coming from with it when they say it. So it's interesting. It's interesting when somebody
because
says,
everybody, like you said earlier, you play the game to go to the league. And if you ain't getting the touches, if you ain't getting the experience, you might not make it.
he turned to Helen Keller after the second read. Oh man,
Oh,
that's funny.
come on, bud. Don't do that, bud. We gotta stay encouraged, bud.
That's the thing. Okay, I agree with Harbaugh. Right, he said I don't think Arnold will have trouble deciding where to go with the ball next year. Hey, I agree with you. You saw what I put up. I put up on the show Sunday. I put up on the show saying that Auburn. I said that Jackson Arnold will be a Heisman Trophy finalist in 2025. I said that, and I'm sticking to it. I'm telling you, man. Be
Jackson
on
Arnold's
that.
gonna benefit from receivers getting separation off of routes.
Which will make him a Heisman Trophy finalist.
Yep.
Watch it.
That's the thing about Jackson Arnold is he knows how to put it on a receiver and he knows how to lead a receiver. Paying throwing time used to be off in a lot of routes where it it, it was obviously inaccurate.
I'm gonna ask you
Now,
this question. Go ahead. I'm
go ahead.
asking you a question when you get done. Go ahead.
Say now we have a quarterback who has shown that he can be accurate with the football. So it's
Mhm.
just this receiving tree. Hey, he has an opportunity to go out and make a. I think the thing about Jackson Arnold though that I want to say
Mhm.
he can pull the ball down. He's explosive with his legs also. I think that's a great benefit for Hugh Freeze because once those reads are not there,
Mhm.
he can't go to his check down because, like you said, I don't think it's going to be a lot of check downs. I think it's going to be big reads, don't see it, tuck the ball and get up out of there. And I think that's what you're going to see a lot from Jackson Arnold. He's going to improvise with his legs, and it's going to look very good.
Do you think Jackson Arnold's legs are a secret weapon? Is
Yeah,
it secret though?
they
Is it
will be
secret though
made.
if you saw it last year? Like he did it a lot. He did it. He did it
But
enough.
the thing about it is he really didn't showcase it but one game like
I
to a
get
higher
you.
to a higher like to that standard. I
Yeah.
think I think a lot next year with if he gets comfortable in his job, meaning he doesn't feel like he's gonna get benched. Because I think
Mhm.
he had a lot of pressure on him last year, because obviously he got benched. But if he gets comfortable in his job, I think he can have a big year. Because
Okay.
that means he have to settle into the playbook.
Okay.
But if he comes out and like we see him be inaccurate with the football, I'm gonna be worried, bro.
I don't think he's gonna be inaccurate with football, right? I
I
don't think he's inaccurate at all with football. I think he's a very
don't
accurate thrower, bro. I think he is. I think Jackson Arnold is a very accurate thrower of the football.
yeah, I do
Um,
too.
I
Just
mean,
watch
not
this film.
I'm not saying he's gonna be 100, not even 90%. But you give me, I think accurate wise, I think he's right there, bro. I think he's right there, in my personal opinion. I hold up. I'm gonna get through these and I'm gonna ask you a question. He need play calling because he need to play call because better to do it yourself than have the job online, which is what a lot of people think. A lot of people feel like he is gonna be the guy, the primary play caller this year because there is this sense that if this season does not go well, that either he's out or it's gonna be very tough. It's gonna be a very hard 2026 offseason for him.
It is. But Nick, like, if your claim to fame is offense, and your offensive play caller, you are looked at as a genius on offense. It shouldn't be too many offensive guys that you hold in higher regards than yourself. And Auburn is not finna go get those guys because that's why we paid you. So why not go ahead and showcase to the world why we think you are the guy that we think you are. So it's just time for him to put up or shut up. And like Bubba said, like, it's minor things.
Shout out to Allball. That's a funny statement. That's a funny comment. Shout out to Allball. My bad. Go ahead.
It's minor things that we have to critique from last year. And with the skills that we acquired this offseason, we can do that. And it shouldn't be no reason why we can't do that. We have to clean up turnovers. Now we have a quarterback who's better at running the football and better at passing the football. We have more weapons on the receiving side of the ball. We have a more experience and more style offensive line. There's no reason.
I feel you. I understand where you're coming from with that. Like right here. I mean, I think I agree with this right here. Auburn Dash said secret weapon is everybody staying healthy and out of the portal. That's the one as well. But then Rodney comes back with a great comment right here. He says, another thing about Arnold, he has been running this type of offense when he was in high school. So this RPO style, like it's not foreign to him as well either. So this easily him coming into this style of offense right here is a plus for us.
Yeah.
That rhyme. A plus for us. That's snap. A plus for us at Auburn. So I mean, listen, man. It's a lot of things that to be excited about, and a lot of things to potentially this word that everybody using is bug. Like, I don't know, where did that come from? Everybody's bugging. I've been using it because I've been hearing people say it, so I'm gonna just keep saying it. But they've been bugging about. So it is what it is. Bubba come back in and say, man, just got to clean up a few mechanical things as a passer, mainly his hips. He may have to go to the Dak Prescott school of hip thrusts. That's what he may have to go. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Man, bro.
I don't want nothing to do with Dak Prescott.
He may have to start doing that. And the accuracy issues would be basically gone. And the main accuracy issues were due to panicking, especially early last year. Yeah. He was probably panicking because he was like, I don't know. He was probably Jackson Arnold was panicking because he was uncomfortable in that offense last year. That's the
offensive line was letting everybody and their mama through last year.
What update up by 21 at the 7:48 mark. Yes, Auburn basketball is up by 21.
That's
This Auburn basketball team is amazing, bro. This Auburn basketball team is amazing. I got a question for you.
This March Madness that always worried me with them.
We'll be all right this year. We'll be all right. Auburn will at least make it to.
I need to find a foe. I'm tired of those.
Auburn basketball will at least make it to the Elite Eight, Final Four. I give you Final Four.
I want to find
especially Elite Eight. They'll definitely make it to the Elite Eight.
We always come close to the Elite Eight. Last couple years.
Auburn made it to second round last year. What talking about?
Yeah, because we lost to a team that we weren't supposed to lose to.
They lost to Yale. Yeah.
We weren't supposed to lose to Yale last year.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be tripping, man, because these what's the name schools? These
Ivy League schools, they be hooping on it. Yeah, they be hooping though. I ain't gonna count. They be hooping.
Bubba said he go to the Jameis Winston School of Quarterback. All right, then. I got a question for you. I say that Jackson Arnold will be a Heisman finalist in 2025. I'm gonna throw this at you, and I'm gonna see what you think. If Jackson Arnold is a Heisman finalist in 2025, which receiver is over 1,000 yards, or does Auburn have multiple receivers over 1,000 yards? And if so, which one of those receivers should get Heisman consideration?
I'm gonna say Cam Coleman. If
Okay.
anyone's over 1,000 yards next year, it's gonna be Cam.
You don't think Eric Singleton has that opportunity to hit that 1,000-yard mark next year?
I do, but I think we're gonna highlight Cam. I think next year will be Cam's breakout year, and Hugh's gonna highlight him because if you look at it, if you go back to his time at Central, he was that type of receiver anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think it's gonna be next year. And I'm a little biased because Cam's receiving coach at Central is one of my teammates was one of my teammates at Tuskegee. So I'm really biased on that situation. But I really think Cam's gonna be that guy next year.
Okay.
Singleton, I think who's to say, bro? Why not have 2,000-yard receivers?
That's what I just asked you. I just said, do you think we have 2,000-yard receivers next year?
I think so. And Michael Simmons with like 5 to 600. And a couple on the ground. I think Michael Simmons gonna have a lot of touchdowns next year, though.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think
Man,
Cam gonna have the yards and Simmons gonna have the touchdown.
I say this, bro. I think Jackson Arnold gonna have I think at minimum Jackson Arnold's gonna be like 3,400 yards passing this year. 28 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 64% completion is where I have him at.
I like what Bubble just posted, bro. I kind of lean with what the stats that Bubble just posted.
Well, I'll put it up in a minute. I'll put it up in a minute. I'm gonna put it up.
I think the reason why I think Simmons gonna have a lot of touchdowns because I think red zone wise, I think Hugh's gonna get back to running that shoot route, and I think Simmons gonna be that guy to run it across.
Nah,
I mean, I'm telling you,
I don't see it. I think when you get in the red zone,
he got to break that man in that zone, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think I tend let me get through these. Hold on, let me get through these, man. Harbaugh said, man, I just hope Dartmouth don't knock us out in the jump this year. I agree. Auburn does not need to lose in the first and second round this year. We lost to dudes who go to school for performing arts. Man, Yale is an Ivy League school, man. They have a great collegiate program there. Harbaugh agree with you, man. He agree with you about the Malcolm Simmons situation.
He was the Cam Coleman.
Oh, the Cam Coleman situation. My bad. Question, Bubba, that mesh play. You think Singleton be the guy to run the real route? Think he'll be get carries out the backfield? To your point there, when you get to I know you asked Bubba the question, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on this one right here. I actually think that you could potentially put Eric Singleton in the backfield as well as a running back S type player. I think I don't know if you will see it a lot, but I think he can definitely be in that category of type of guy who's you don't know where he'll be on the field when he lines up. That's what I think. This is what Marcus was talking about, man. Cam Coleman 1,000 yards, Eric Singleton 850, Malcolm Simmons 550, Ratio Fields 350, Perry Thompson 220. Wow.
Only thing I think Singleton will go over 1,000 too. Because I just think we're gonna pass the ball just that much.
I potentially could see Auburn having 2,000-yard receivers. I do. And the foregone conclusion is definitely you would say Cam Coleman, and I think number 2 would definitely be Eric Singleton, just based off of what he did the past 2 seasons at Georgia Tech. I definitely believe that that those are the 2 guys that you would probably bet the money on to be the guys. But I agree with Harbaugh here. I think Horatio Fields is going to get a lot of touchdowns for the simple fact that you said that you think that
Malcolm
Simmons is going to get a lot of touchdowns because of the shoot route. I think Auburn's going to do 2 things in the red zone. You're going to see a lot of Jackson Arnold running. Shout out to Tez. And I think you're gonna see a lot of fade routes to the back pylon of the end zone. And when you got a Cam Coleman, you got Cam Coleman who's 6'3", when you got Horatio Fields, who I believe is 6'4", and you got Perry Thompson, who is 6'4" as well.
Yeah.
And you got Eric Singleton, who is what 5'11", but plays like he's 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he got jump ball skills.
Yeah, he get up there and get the ball. When you get those kind of, I'm telling you, it is there's a chance that you're
gonna be nasty.
Gonna be Horatio Fields. I agree with Harbone there, man. Horatio Fields is going to get a lot of chances at touchdowns as well. I agree with him there. Martin, he got reps in the backfield at Georgia Tech. You just don't want to become predictable. Agree? Yeah, that's what I see. I think I wholeheartedly feel that Eric Singleton is that type of guy that you can line him up in the backfield, and he will be able to get the ball out the backfield. You can probably hand him the ball off, and he'll probably be able to get you some rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? But he'll definitely be a guy out of the backfield that you can put him anywhere on the field as well, man. So is Bryce Kane transferring then? Ooh, I hope not. But see, this is what we talked about earlier. What was my secret weapon? Competition. When you have a lot of great guys on the field, you got to find a way to put those guys on the field, and competition breeds excellence most of the time. It breeds excellence most of the time. As of right now, ladies and gentlemen, give me an update on the Auburn Mississippi State game. Auburn is up with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left. Let me update it. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left, 73-60 as of right now.
Let's spread out.
That's where they're up. So 73-60 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left. Auburn. It got kind of close because Auburn was up by 20 at one point in time. Now they only up by 13. So we'll see what's happening right now. We see what goes on with that. Shout out to Connie, man. Connie said, I hope Perry gets more.
I agree, Connie.
You ain't the only one. We all want Perry Thompson.
Yeah, we all want to see Perry, bro.
We all want him the ball, bro. Here's the thing, bro. Like when you got guys that are just talented type guys that just like you put them on the field and they just gonna perform. Like that's what Joe Phillips is. Like that's why I harp on like, man, just put Joe Phillips somewhere on the defensive side of the ball and let that man go play football.
He got to get in this year.
He got to, man. Like you got to. Like they got to put Joe. They got to put Joe. They got to put little Joe in there, bro. They got to put him in there. Shout out to Martin for sure, bro. No problem. Yeah, Connie giving us an update 73-60. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Bubba got here, man. He said, I think Marcus is on something with the Malcolm point. Freeze did some interesting things in the red zone with him, with man beaters out of the bunch set at Liberty, creating traffic with the F on an arrow route. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I understand exactly where you're coming from with that. I just think that Hugh Freeze he went out and got Horatio Fields, and he has Cam Coleman.
I think the fade route will become predictable at times, so you're gonna have to throw something up in there.
But I tell you this, if it's predictable, but my guy better than them,
then that depends on. But we all know that like the fade route also depends on the quarterback accuracy. Like that means Jackson gonna have to throw it perfect every time, just for me to have a chance to go up and show my skills to climb and let her go get it. So
that's true. That's true too. That's true. I agree with you.
I'm just saying, as a Nick, because I know you know. So as a quarterback, would you rather throw five?
I didn't play quarterback. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, you know football. As a quarterback, would you want to throw 5 fade routes or 5 like just across the middle, just dump shoot routes? Which one would you want to throw?
What the defense shows me, so I can't give you a clear answer on that one.
I'm just saying, accurate wise, I'd rather throw the dump pass right in front of me.
It would depend on who out there wide receiver too.
That's very.
If I got a 6'4", 220-pound dude out there, wide receiver that can just go up and get the football, yeah, and he the best athlete between them two and it's man on man, athlete against athlete. Oh, I'm taking my guy every time. Because that's all the fade ball is. It's literally just who the better athlete at this point. Which one gonna get it? That's it.
I done seen a lot of quarterbacks sell fade routes for no apparent reason.
This is what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Shout out to the king of the comments, Chevelle, man. He said if Jackson Arnold doesn't fold under pressure like he did at Oklahoma, he didn't fold under pressure, man. And got benched. He should be the best player. Okay, all right. That's debatable. If you think he folded under pressure, I see where you're coming from with that, but I don't think he folded under pressure. I think he just wasn't comfortable in the offense. That's not good. That's not good. We did that in the Texas game. Yeah. But right now, Auburn's up by 15 now, 75-60. Right now against Mississippi State. Mississippi State has the ball coming down the court. And they're setting up the offense right now. So we'll keep wait a minute. All right, rebound by Auburn. Auburn's taking the ball back down the court right now. Shout out to Auburn. Okay, all right. Man, I'm up here commentating the game, man. I got called into the game. I got called into the game. Fields has some yes, that's what I'm saying. Horatio Fields has strong hands, bro. He has some real strong hands. He can go up there and get it. That's what I'm telling you. On these fade routes, I think that's why you see a lot of these guys that go to the reason why the guy are just straight athletic type guys for those type situations. You know, if he wants to throw them fade routes in the back to the back pylon in the end zone, he is literally going to be like, yo, I went out and got this athlete. Just go be the best athlete. Go be the athlete we recruited you to be. You know, in this situation. That's what he gonna do. I mean, that's how I see it. Perry just has to become a better route runner. You can't just win on athleticism at this level. Perry was getting clamped last year. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, when it to become the best, you have to get technical about your game. You have to get really technical about it, like spacing, where you break your route off at. Route running, getting crisp. I agree with everything like that, and all type of stuff like that. Getting your pad, if you playing defense, your pad level, coming off the ball, using your hands, not getting caught up here with the lineman or a D lineman and getting stuck inside, keeping space in between you and him. It's a lot of stuff that technically you got to do, but sometimes athletes, you just gotta let them get on the field. You just gotta let them athletes get out there and just ball. Like, I would not just have Luther Snipes just sitting on the sideline if Luther Snipes could not run a route at all. I'm putting Luther Snipes on the field. Y'all don't know who Luther Snipes is, but I'm putting the man on the field. It is what it is. Cunny said, I like to see our offense, like you said. I'm going with the ball. Stop me. That's what I'm saying. Me and Cunny. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Cunny, man. Alabama losing? What? Alabama losing? Hey. Shout out to whoever beating Alabama right now. It is what it is, man. Yeah, we got a rebound, man. We got a rebound.
So stupid, bro.
Nah, he ain't lying. He telling the truth. He telling the truth. We got a rebound. Auburn got a rebound, bro. That's cool. Please, oh Lord, let those conceited turds at the whole coach look. Yeah, we hope so, man. Shout out. Every time we can hate on the University of Alabama, we can. The pressure was overwhelming for anyone in his position at Oklahoma. He shouldn't be put in that position. Yeah, no, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I agree with you
on the show. Like, he should be comfortable, and he shouldn't be worried about his job at Auburn. They paid him to be the starting quarterback. It's Walker White.
Yeah, Walker White. Walker White told us that. Shout out to Walker White. But he told us that, man. They paid him starter money. And that made his decision for him. So it is what it is. Ole Miss is beating Alabama. Well, shout out to Ole Miss then.
Yeah.
And Auburn just hit a basket to go up 79-62, and they just stole the ball back. So Auburn has the ball back with 3:43 left in the game. We want to see what happens right here before we go on to the next topic. Miles Kelly from deep. Miles Kelly with the 3 ball, man, from like 23 feet away from the basket. Shout out to Miles Kelly. Oh, and that is Miles Kelly's first career double-double. His first career double-double, man. Shout out to Miles Kelly, man. Auburn gets another rebound. Look at that. Hey, Auburn got a rebound, man. and a block on the other end. Wow, man. Oh my
got a
goodness.
hand.
Look at that. Look at that. Now that was a block. My bad. My bad. That was a alley hoop by Caldwell. Caldwell got 9 points, 4 rebounds. Shout out to Dylan Caldwell, man. Auburn is back up by 22 right now. And Auburn gets another rebound. Look at this. Auburn's getting rebounds, bro. Like,
Auburn gets another rebound.
That's what it is, man. Shout out, man. Shout out, man. It looks
Let's
as if
Auburn ladies and gentlemen.
It looks as if Auburn is about to cruise to another SEC win here. Hold up, wait a minute. Step back. Tween behind the back. Skip through that lane. The lane.
Another rebound.
And he missed it. Yeah. But man, shout out to man. It looks like Auburn is on their way to getting another W here in the SEC. So this is gonna be this is good, man. Auburn is a good team, bro. Let's talk about it a little bit, Auburn. Man, I'll say we've been talking about it a little bit, but I know you said that you need Auburn in the Final Four.
Yeah.
What is your take on Auburn winning? What is your take on Auburn winning the national championship this year?
I think anytime this is the best time to do it for Auburn.
Agree.
This is the best time to do it for Auburn because I think don't Bone leave after this season?
Who? Broom?
Yeah, Broom, don't he leave after this season?
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Well, you can leave after any season, but I think because he had a good year last year, so I thought he was probably gonna try to take a risk last year. But then when I seen him come back, I'm like, all right, this his season right here.
Yeah, man. I think Auburn is primed for Auburn is primed for a very deep run in the NCAA tournament.
Only team I'm worried about is Duke, bro, with Cooper Flag.
I guess. I mean, Duke did beat Auburn, but they only beat Auburn by like 6 points.
Because of Cooper Flag.
So I mean, it is what it is, but it is what it is.
That's the only team I'm really worried about.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, man. Secret weapon, man. You got Auburn's secret weapon. You said Jackson Arnold. No, not Jackson.
Michael Simmons
and the run game. Okay. Yeah, I got Auburn's secret weapon as something that's gonna happen before the season starts. I think competition is what's gonna breed Auburn into potentially being a really, really, really good team in 2025. Because I'm gonna wait until we get close to the season before I lock down how I really feel, because I still want to see how the spring goes. So once the spring happens, I'll be more inclined to put in stone what I think and how I feel that this Auburn football team is going to look and potentially what it can do. Preliminary, way too early. I'm very high on this team.
Man, I'm so hyped, bro. I'm hyped about the spring, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Spring practice, I believe, starts the end of next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Call your frat brother, bro. I need somebody who's gonna cuss on here, bro, so we can get turned. I want to get turned.
Man, well, we may be doing something with the Vibe with the Tide podcast. Shout out to J Mark and shout out to
my boy. He gonna get turned.
Yeah,
he don't care.
Shout out to J Mark and Braxton, man. We more than likely be doing something Vibe with the Tide, man. We'll see what's going on, man. But we appreciate it. Let's take a look at the comments before we get up out of here, man. Currently, we look like the best team. But you gotta be hot at the right time. The problem with the Jabari team was we sputtered into term. That's very true. Where do you peak at? Like, where do you peak? Do you peak early in the season, or is Auburn gonna peak right at the time to where they can just roll and just ride into the tournament?
I really peak in March Madness. I said our problem is March Madness. It's been.
My thing is I would rather peak closer towards the end of the season, probably right when the SEC tournament starts.
Yep.
Because if you do that, you start peaking there. Like if this isn't Auburn's basketball peak right now, and they peak at that time going into the tournament, Auburn should be the clear favorite at that time. Especially with a Janai Broom coming back off of an injury. He got rest, get him into the fold a little bit. get him back into the fold so he'll get back into game shape a little bit because you can't get out of game shape. But if he does that, man, Auburn got a chance, bro. Auburn got a chance. King of the comment says, I don't see a national championship run, but a deep run. Yes. What? Huh? You don't see Auburn?
If any time for us to go to the national championship position, we deep.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Auburn dad said, "Man, fat, we doing this with our Broom and doing a tough stretch gives me hope, but we need Broom. Yeah, you need Broom. You need Broom. I mean, I'm not saying Auburn has a chance to win the national championship without Broom. I think it could they do it. Yes, is it probable? Probably not. But because even Coach Bruce Pearl said the same thing. He even said in the press conference. I want to say it was yesterday. He said that Auburn got the #1 ranking. And is well deserved, but does he think Auburn's the best team right now? He said no. He said he doesn't think Auburn's their best right now, but is it deserving? Yes. And he compared it to the 2022 team when Auburn got the #1 ranking. They were ranked for like a couple of weeks or so. And he was like, he said that at that time we were the best team. And right now he's saying he doesn't think this team is the best it could be. And if he's saying that, how much better could this team be? And you watching them up 85-62 right now against Mississippi State at the line, possibly getting ready to add another point. Like, come on, man. This is if this team can be better than that, whew, watch out, bro. Watch out.
Okay, we can.
82 right now with 2 minutes left to go, man. Hardball, man. Shout out to Hardball, man. I feel some kind of way about this team. We going up there this year. Man, that's what, man.
I agree with Mark.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way, Hardball, man. I feel like there's something about this team that's just different, bro. Like it's something about this team. It's something different, man. Something about this team is different, bro. And I feel like it's about to be something amazing that happens this year at Auburn and Auburn basketball. So I think we had Ace Bailey locked up too. Yes.
I agree with Martin. I agree 100% with
when
you.
Bring Brown back to he's 100%. Yeah, I agree with that, man. And Connie agree with
you.
you.
You know, even if you blow a game, you should still just sit him until he get right.
But this is the thing, though. If you see this, you looking at this game right here. You looking at this game right here with Chad Baker Mazzaro as we speak. Just made a tough 2-point shot, going up 88-62. You looking at this game right here. You're doing this without Janai Broom, bro. You're up 88-62 right now without Janai Broom. 88-64 with a minute and 8 seconds left. And I wouldn't bring Janai Broom back either until he's 100% because you're seeing what this team this could be without your best player. So I mean, this is bro. Auburn is good. Auburn is good, man. Auburn is really good right now. This is really, really good. He said, yes, ma'am. Shout out to Tim Tucker. What up, Tim? Hope you doing well, my guy. Hope everything is good. Hope everything is going well with Tim, man. Hope you're doing all right, my guy. All right, man. So we at our mark, guys. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us around the water cooler tonight. And let's see how Auburn got, man. They got that chip. They tired of hearing they can't win without JB. Hey, that might be it. That might be it. But can they keep that? Can they keep that intensity for the full year? And that's gonna be on coaching. And I think Coach Bruce Pearl is able to do that. I think he'll be able to keep those guys motivated moving forward in the season. So we'll see what happens there. It could be better. We are not just there yet. I'm waiting for the turn when it comes. It's gonna be epic. If the turn is gonna be epic from what we're seeing right now, then man, it's man. If Auburn hasn't peaked now, I can imagine what the peak gonna look like. And we're doing this with one big time recruit to hide. The rest are elite evals by the staff. That's true.
Yep,
that's true.
Just saying that too.
Pettiford needs to be in the conversation for probably freshman of the year. And if he continues to play the way he plays and going down the stretch, he could possibly be in the conversation. You could possibly say that may be a stretch. Talking about putting him in the conversation for player of the year, but definitely freshman All-American. He could definitely be that. He can definitely be a freshman All-American. All right, man. Marcus, let's get out of here, man. We've overstayed our welcome. here. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler, man. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We'll be back tomorrow around the water cooler. And we appreciate y'all so much, man. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, boss?
See y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all be safe until then.
Yes, man. It looks like Auburn basketball is about to get this win. 23 seconds left in the game. It is 88-66 right now. And that is ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Auburn, number 1 Auburn Tigers beat the number 15 Mississippi State Bulldogs 88-66. That is the ball game. And yeah, man, this team is amazing. This team has a chance, man. So we appreciate y'all so much. As always, man, follow us on Facebook and at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at the Water Cooler Talk. Follow us on Twitter at CoolerSpot23. And of course, here, subscribe, like, and share the video using the hashtag WCTPod and hit the notification bell. Excuse me. So you know when we post more videos and go live, man. Shout out to all y'all that was in the chat with us tonight. Bubba, Travell, Paul, Connie. Shout out to Connie, man. Shout out to Connie. Martin, Auburn Dad, JT, and Taylor, man. We appreciate all y'all that was in the chat with us tonight, man. And C Hall, my guy C Hall, man, and Rodney Williamson, man. Shout out to all y'all that was in the chat with us tonight, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. Like you said, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Beat up.
Tomorrow night, 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. We'll see you tomorrow. So we appreciate y'all so much, man. We'll be here around the water cooler and we'll be talking some more Auburn football and Auburn sports, man. So as always, before we get up out of here, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure you thank the man upstairs for every life, for your life, for liberty, and for every breath, man. We appreciate y'all so much. And as always, one love. And we out this mug. Holla.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you know when we post more videos and go live.